We are live on the floor, Remy Show 23. 2023 has all kinds of innovations and things to talk about in the world of real estate management, property management, and the industry beyond. Hi, I'm Mike, and welcome to Industry Insights, a part of the Remy Network. Today, as always, an amazing guest. Stick around. First, please subscribe to the show wherever it is you're listening to it, or if you're watching on YouTube, there's a bell up here someplace. Click on that, and we'll notify you every single time a new episode is available. And you can check out this and other articles and content at remynetwork.com. Now, as always, in scouring the floor, you meet some amazing people around here. And we've managed to drag somebody to the desk with us for a conversation who could talk a little bit about the current state of building and industrial security and what the future looks like for them as well. Joining us from Securitas, Paul, thanks so much. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Now, you've been at the show. I guess you guys are one of the main sponsors of
Yes.
the Remy Show. Why is it a good position for you guys to be here?
It really helps us generate awareness and be present and let our potential customers know that we're here and we can help. It's really great exposure for our organization, as well as a super chance to connect with folks in person. You know, with COVID, everything was done virtually. We didn't have the chance to connect with people really. You know, relationships are built face to face, shaking hands,
Yeah,
breaking
look
bread. Right, exactly.
Look, we shook hands. We're already doing a show together.
Exactly.
Now, I think we're all familiar with the name Securitas, but do me a favor. Give me an overview of Securitas, if you don't mind.
Sure. We're a global organization operating in most of the countries in the world. We're almost a complete security service provider in terms of about anything our clients require for property management security, for their facility security. We provide everything from guarding to mobile services to technology services. We have an investigative arm called Pinkerton that has their unique security services as well.
Mm-hmm.
We recently acquired Stanley Security, which is a big part of
a
huge merger, bringing further technology expertise as well as coverage globally. We pretty much have what our clients need in terms of security for their security plans.
Let's talk about the decision to get hired out security. What are the advantages to bringing Securitas into my operation as the face of my security?
The advantages of working with Securitas, there are several significant uniquenesses of our organization. The ability to customize based upon an organization's requirement. We're not boilerplate, and we're not a list of security services with specific costs. We customize our solutions to the client's specific security planning requirements.
And do you find in an era where technology security is really one of the top concerns, has that changed the security business overall, the private security sector?
Absolutely. The approach now is more homogeneous, where people are making security no longer a secondary thought or a secondary investment, but part of their pre-planning with a new project, or to address the concerns of their clients, the tenants, the co-owners, the leasers or lessees of their properties.
Right.
We're there at the beginning as opposed to the middle or the end of the process.
So there is a full security plan in place that is both physical, technological, has both the leaser or rentor and the building ownership or management in mind at the same time.
Absolutely. Our goal is to engage at the beginning of the process and be integral in their decision making when it comes to protecting their assets and their property.
What are some of the coolest things that people aren't thinking about that technology has lent itself to in security now?
Some really, really cool stuff is how we're able to fully integrate our technologies into an existing infrastructure. We can do rip and replace, we can add on, we can provide remote guarding services, and some of the cool things are the prepackaged solutions at Securitas, like our RG Watch product line, which is unique and no one in the industry is offering something like it. It's a plug-and-play solution that could be either temporary or medium to long-term, giving you the peace of mind to cover your property with a remote service that also has a response component to it and doesn't require complex technology or complex IT engagement.
Okay. So, let me ask you this then. I can just do it myself. I'm going to hire a security guard. I've got cameras, and they record. I'm telling you, 24/7. These things. Sometimes they can. No. Why have I made the wrong decision as a building operator to do that? Do you think?
Well, first of all, you're going to have to do all the research. You're going to have to hire all the people, buy all the equipment, support and maintain it yourself. Plus, at the back end, in terms of monitoring, who's going to be your remote guarding? Who's going to look at it and respond? Whereas what we're doing at Securitas is we're peace of mind delivering your entire solution turnkey.
Okay.
We'll engineer it, we'll build it upon your needs around your budgetary constraints and deliver a solution that fits specific to your requirements.
I think sometimes when you go to the right experts, your dollars go further than you think.
Yes.
So when you go to a big name, you may think to yourself, "Oh, I'm going to get something out of the box." Not what you guys are doing.
Not at all. Not at all.
I may be paying too much because I'm paying for their corporate overhead. Actually, what you're doing is kind of sharing in this technology investment that is constantly being made by you guys and not having to pay for it at the top level. So I think you're right. Doing all of that seems like a lot to manage when really what I'm trying to do is operate a building.
Absolutely. And also the peace of mind to knowing that a global organization that works locally is taking care of this for you and that you can focus on your core responsibilities, your area of responsibility, and let the professionals take care of that for you.
I'm wondering if the insurance industry has a preference for a Securitas over a smaller brand in the marketplace.
It really is contingent on who your underwriter is for your insurance. You've got to speak to them about it. But most definitely, they love the idea of partnering with a global organization that has the resources to back up what they're providing, as opposed to somebody who local, more independent, who may not be around in the near future.
Right. I think that's the peace of mind that everybody wants, whether you're the insurer, the builder, the renter, or the leaser, or the buyer. That seems to me to be a baseline thing. Security, as disturbing as it might be as a topic, I think security becomes more important every day. The economy affects what you need your security to do. The state of COVID, for example, a pandemic changes what you need security to do. Do you find that you guys are making constant pivots in this way and that it's expanding for these reasons?
Absolutely. I think what's happened because of COVID and because of sort of economic shifts, as well as the perception of security now being something that's important as opposed to a reactive requirement, our approach to our clients are different. It's much more consultative. It's much more engaged and speaking with them about their requirements, as opposed to waiting for them to come to us and saying, "I have a problem. Can you fix it for me?"
Right. Okay.
What we're doing is taking a proactive approach to their security planning.
Paul, this has been really informative. I greatly
Awesome.
appreciate it. Where can people reach out and find out more about Securitas?
Just go to our website, securitas.ca. We've got representation across the country. We're here to help.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
I feel more secure that you're sitting next to me.
Awesome.
Thank you very much for joining us for another Industry Insights. And we hope that you'll be here again for the next one. Catch you then.